Welcome to A-Level Media. My name is Tracy Keeley and I love teaching media as it has so much relevance to what's going on in the world today. Ordinarily, I would have welcomed you in person to the course. Sadly, this year I can't do that, so I put together a short video to tell you a little bit about the course and introduce the summer assignment to you. I'll start off by going over a few commonly asked questions with you. The most critical question on the lips of all media students is, what will we study? As you can see, we look at a broad range of texts across all the media industries, and the course has both an examination and a coursework element. Most of the marks come from the exam. Therefore, you have to be someone who likes analysing the meanings behind what you see and hear in the media, and be able to express your views clearly in writing. You won't need to buy any specialist equipment to study media at college. You will have access to a range of production equipment and software, including Photoshop and Adobe Premiere Pro. Media is excellent preparation for a wide variety of university courses, and not just those in media. Media students go to progress onto a wide range of subjects. Media is one of the most important employment sectors in the UK economy, and studying the subject can lead to a variety of exciting careers, which you can see listed here. You will need to get some basic materials for the Media Studies course, including pens, highlighters, paper, folders, and memory stick. When you're buying your folders, keep in mind that you'll be carrying your files. Some students like to have a smaller A4 working file that they carry with them, and then a larger lever arch file at home in which you transfer your notes. It's going to be really important that you keep your notes tidy and well ordered, because it will be some time before you go back to them to revise for the final exams. You'll also need to get the textbook here, Educos Media Studies for A-Level Year 1 by Christine Bell and Lucas Johnson, Illuminate Publishing. This will cost around £24. If you need financial assistance with purchasing the textbook, then please do contact Student Services, who will send you information about our student bursary. This is a great book because it's written by the chief examiners of Educos, Christine Bell and Lucas Johnson. So they really know what they're doing and will prepare you brilliantly for some really tough exams ahead. And of course, you will expect lots of hard work and enthusiasm from me, and I expect it back from you. So that will be reflected in lots of homework. It'll be a variety of tasks, some of them written, some of them practical, and I'm sure you'll enjoy the homework as much as the classwork. So what will you learn in A-Level Media? Don't worry if you've never done media before. More than half of A-Level media students have never done the subject at GCSE. So don't worry, we'll start you at the beginning. However, if you have done GCSE in media, at first what you're learning will feel familiar, but very quickly you will see that the level is much higher. You will need to read around the subject and up your game. So with media, we study various texts across all the industry, looking at their historical, social, cultural and political and economical contexts. You'll find that you can make links with other subjects you study. So those of you doing English, sociology, history, politics, psychology, film studies and business, for example, will see how the media works in all of those contexts too. Media is such an important subject. It's through the media that we learn about the world. We need to analyse the messages being communicated to us. Who is sending out the messages and why? How do these messages affect us and the world around us? Okay, so I just want to go into a little bit more detail of the case studies that we do in media. So we're going to focus on the Black Panther marketing case study. So first of all, we learn the social and cultural context which led the film to be made with its all-black cast. We look at Black Lives Matter, we look at historical problems with the police and injustice in society, including history of slavery and colonisation. We look at Black Panther as something that creates a huge amount of profit and how the marketing was designed to attract as large an audience as possible to the film. And did Marvel make the film this way just to get on the bandwagon of popular culture, create profit? Or will this film be a catalyst for real social change? And also, why did big companies get involved? Why do big companies get involved in films and their marketing? What do they have to benefit from this? I think you'll find this very interesting. So in media studies, a lot of the texts we look at are contemporary, they're up to date, but we also look at vintage media texts, such as The Kiss of the Vampire film. We learn about what was going on in society in the 60s, which led to this poster being designed in the way it is. Why is one woman being shown as a villain baring her teeth and the other as a stereotypical victim? Why are men shown as scared or in submissive poses? What does all of this mean? So as previously stated, you'll also have coursework to do on A-level media, which is 30% of the marks awarded. The way it works is that the exam board EDUCOS will set us a brief, and they usually give us a choice of 4: magazines, TV, film marketing, or music video. And I usually let students choose according to what they're interested in doing. You will get practical tasks across the year, so you'll get support in learning the necessary skills for the work, and you're expected to work in your own time to further develop your skills. However, there may be some alterations to the syllabus due to social distancing demands, but this will be true in all colleges. So finally, I wanted to spend a minute or two talking you through the summer assignment, which you should bring to your first lesson when you come in September. The first thing I'd like you to do is to keep a diary, so you can see how much the media is part of your life. How many hours a day do you spend on the media? What do you get from your interaction with the media, and how does it make you feel? So to give you an example, from my perspective, this week I've spent a lot of time on social media, where I've been reading friends' posts about the Black Lives Matter demonstrations. These have been informative. My friends have shared newspaper articles and videos where I found out more about the events that happened which triggered the protests. It's also interesting to see different friends' perspectives on events. Many friends are angry and are campaigning for social change. A few others have shown more concern about the safety of the police and protecting our statues. These posts have made me feel in turn sad and angry. So I have to pull myself away and watch TV dramas or relax and listen to music to lift my mood. How do you use the media? The second task is to find some old-fashioned adverts. You can just Google vintage adverts and lots will come up. Consider why they're so different from adverts of today. You will notice that many of these vintage adverts are inaccurate, sexist or racist and show very typical views of people's role in society. Many of the adverts you would find would be banned in Britain today. So the big question we can reflect on is, does the media shape society or just reflect it? So that's it from me. I hope that I've answered any questions you may have about studying media at the college. I'm sorry I can't meet you in person yet. Still, good things come to those who wait, and we're busy making the site safe and welcoming for you in the autumn. If you have any other questions, please do get in touch. I hope you have a wonderful summer and please stay safe.